Newly named Deputy Fire Chief for the City of Jackson, Tim Gonzales. Hi, Tim.
Hey, how you doing, Bart?
Good to see you.
You as well.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, how exciting. We were talking before the show that it's great that we have someone that's in the department that moves through the ranks and into leadership.
Yeah, it's a wonderful opportunity. I'm just really delighted and thankful for everybody that's made this opportunity happen.
And it's a dream come true.
It is, yes. Born and raised in Jackson. Been with the department for 15 years, and just really excited to see everything come to what it is, and just excited for the possibilities.
Well, our viewers may have noticed fire trucks out and about more often. People of the department out at community events. It seems like there's a new energy, kind of a whole new culture at the department.
Yes, yeah. We were talking before. We're quite a young department with a lot of energy. One of our big focuses is community risk reduction, where we're focusing on being out in the public more. Firefighters do a lot more than just come when the house is on fire. So we're all EMTs or paramedics, but we also like to put our names, our faces out in front of people, so it's not just the worst day when they see a firefighter.
Yeah, I remember years ago, it was pretty standard that you would go and do inspections, like in businesses, like here. And I understand that you want to start doing those kinds of things. Yeah,
so part of that risk reduction is the department brought back a fire inspector. So you'll see Mr. Whitehead, he's our fire inspector. He'll be out doing risk assessments on buildings, focusing on some of our high hazard areas.
Yes, and if you want to look around, we have all new fire extinguishers here.
Wonderful,
yes. Yeah. So when you were a kid, was this the goal, a dream to become a firefighter?
Oh, 100%. Born and raised in Jackson, and I'd always see the fire trucks going by, and that was always my dream job. And I'm just blessed to be able to be in where I wanted to be. So.
A lot of people in fire service, it's a family tradition. Yeah. Is there anyone in your family?
No, not from fathers or grandfathers, but my brother, who's a year younger than I am, he also followed in the career path, and he's a lieutenant over at Summit Township Fire Department.
So with new energy, more youthful department, it means that a lot of experience and longevity retired. There's in just a few months. It seems like it happened overnight.
It seems like it. Yes. We lost a lot of experience, but thankfully we were able to retain some of that knowledge before they left. And you're going to see a lot of fire trucks out with a lot of firefighters training. I know they went off the Blake building last week, but just a high focus on training to make sure that our firefighters are trained appropriately to mitigate any hazard.
One of the things I think our community appreciates is the mutual aid that you have developed with other departments, and it's something that you want to do. It's not something that the government is setting up for you. You guys work together automatically really well.
Yes. We have focused probably within the last 5 years on relationship building and kind of breaking down some of those silos. So Summit Township is another partner that we work with on a day-to-day basis, and a lot of the other departments as well.
Yeah, we had a Summit fire truck park behind us a couple weeks ago, and as you said, with the training on the Blake building, that involved a couple other departments in Jackson County.
Yep. Yeah, we try to focus on making sure that everybody's trained the same way, so that when a hazard or when emergency happens, those are going to be the people that are there trying to figure out the situation. So we want to make sure that everybody's on the same page.
So a lot of training that you do, no one sees it. Like the Blake building, obviously very visible. It was crazy that you guys were up there and made us all sick to our stomachs.
Yeah.
Were there any people in the department that thought, oh my gosh, it's like, I didn't sign up for this.
Well, thankfully we did a good enough job of getting that out to some of the people. So that was, there weren't anybody that was calling 911 asking why somebody's hanging off a rope outside the building.
And it wasn't just being on top of a 15-story building. You actually had firefighters holding on to other firefighters playing the victim.
Correct. Yep. Yeah, they worked on it was called a pick-off maneuver, where somebody had an issue with a rope, a window washer or such, and working on getting them off their rope onto their own and bringing them down safely.
Tim, what are some of the things you want to do with the department now that you're in command?
My big focus is to create a long-term strategic goal for the Jackson Fire Department, focused on community risk reductions and solidifying our staffing needs for the city of Jackson.
And you also, I think, want to be more community involved as a department.
Correct. Yes. A couple of the things we talked about, the fire inspecting division, but we also do a car seat. We have a car seat technician. That's a monthly program that's been wildly successful. And we are also partnering with Big Brothers and Big Sisters, where twice a month our firefighters will go down there around lunchtime and hang out with the littles, play with the littles. That allows the mother or father to go look for jobs or apply for jobs. But it also, with the hope is maybe one of those firefighters builds a relationship with one of those littles and it happens to go outside of the twice a month that we're there.
Yeah, I think you are trying to find ways to connect with young people. In fact, I remember last month you were at the Lumens Park ribbon cutting for the new playground, and you had quite a few firefighters there that were just kind of mingling around.
Yeah. We, like I said, we're part of the community, and we want to be able to put names and faces with a lot of the people in the community, and just let them know that we're always here.
So the department has, I understand the building, there's some plans that it's going to get some rejuvenation downtown Central Fire Station. We've been, thankfully, we've had some new doors that were put onto the station. We also got some windows that were put into the station recently, just to conserve energy, some new lighting that we got on a grant. So things are going really well. The station looks great, and also the station at Station 2 that we're delighted to have reopened. It also got a facelift last year. So I think the main fire station is just a really cool, architecturally significant and cool building.
Yeah, it's a neat old building.
Yeah.
It's very neat. Yep.
So the way our department works, you have guys that they're on a shift for, is it 24 hours?
Correct. Yep, they're on a 24-hour shift.
So there's sleep, eat, and everything.
Everything there, yes.
So
everything there.
Who's the best cook in the department?
Well, we are so young, so I used to see a lot of big meals, and we're seeing a lot of Kraft macaroni and cheese, and I say Crustables, the little sandwiches you give to your 7-year-old. We see a lot more of that. So the cooking is a little different nowadays than it used to be.
Yeah, and I think that was so many things about the fire service built on traditions like that, and the food, the big meal of the day. The department used to go and do a big shopping trip, and the whole day was built around the food.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's focused on training. Like I said, we are so young that every day is a training day for us, and we really focus on that, and we're making that a top priority.
The car seat inspection program, one of your firefighters actually came up with that. I think it was someone that showed that this is something he wanted to develop as a project.
Yes.
And went off and got trained and all kind of leading that.
Firefighter Jabkowitz, we're really big on focusing on the ownership and taking ownership of things. And he came up and realized that there was a need for a car seat technician. There wasn't one in the county. Developed it, found everything out, went to the class, and now it's highly successful.
Yeah, putting the car seat in, any of us that are parents or grandparents knows that it's really difficult. And if you have to move a car seat to another, back and forth, you can end up putting a child into a very unsafe situation.
Yeah.
How about you? Tell us a little bit about your family and what you like to do outside of the job.
Like I said, born and raised in Jackson, Michigan. I have 2 young boys, Gabe and Rocky, 7 and 2. So they keep me quite busy. So just enjoying the summer and just enjoying this opportunity.
Do Gabe and Rocky get to go down the fire pole?
They would love to. I think they're kind of sick of the fire station. They're one of those. They've been to it so much that it's just another thing for them.
Great. Well, I'm really happy for you, and congratulations. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Our new Deputy Fire Chief of the Jackson Fire Department, Tim Gonzales. Next